GameStop CEO makes it clear that the reason why he got in that position, he hasn't been with GameStop since the beginning, is for a different reason than what you thought. It had nothing to do with physical copies.
He's right, because when you go to GameStop, they too busy out here trading in Pokemon cards, bro. They had me waiting for 1 to 2 hours just so somebody could do a trade-in because of all the Pokemon cards that he collected. Oh, let me get them graded. I mean, that's facts. I mean, at the end of the day, and they don't take much shelf space. They send them out. These cards are worth thousands and thousands of dollars, even worth more than any game you could see on the wall of GameStop. Yes, we've noticed this. I'm surprised you haven't.
In his mind, he doesn't care that Sony's doing that, and he's okay with it.
Yeah, they're going to go from GameStop to CardStop.
Yeah, let's get into this, right?
We're selling physical cards.
In a Bloomberg interview on July 16th, right, it's July 16th today, GameStop CEO Ryan, this loser right here,
what?
Cohen,
I don't know why you're calling the man the loser, bro. Just because you don't like GameStop, this has nothing to do. If anything, if it wasn't for GameStop, the used market wouldn't even be what it is today, bro. What are you even talking about, bro? Matter of fact, there was times when companies was out here bashing GameStop for even selling used games to give them at a value at buy two, get one free. Don't tell me you ain't never benefited from that, man. Like, I get it. Everybody wants to jump on the hate bandwagon, but let's not act as if GameStop didn't have, brief times where they were actually good. Or should I say power to the players. Let's not do that, man. Come on, bruh.
Sony's move, pay attention to this. Sony's move to end physical disc. Let me highlight this for you. Put a physical disc for new PlayStation games starting January 2028.
Ha ha.
Totally irrelevant. So I don't care. What are you crying about? Who cares?
Of course he don't. Because they make more money off Pokemon cards than if they put a game on the wall. Because guess what? People are going to have to buy the game from GameStop and then trade it in. People are not doing that anymore because people are pre-ordering the game to get the game 4 or 5 days early, which completely cuts GameStop out of this. Companies wanted to do this, man. And the funny thing is, especially Nintendo, the ones that talk about game keys and Nintendo would never do that to us. You think Nintendo, matter of fact, Nintendo, for every Switch cartridge that you purchase, that's why they were banning Switch 2s, has a different serial number. You know why they do that? So they can stop used ownership of buying games, so you have to buy the games directly from them. GameStop with another W for all the Nintendros that say Nintendo's not doing it. They didn't start doing that until after the Switch 1 with the Make Switch, when people was out here dumping their games online, and then they're like, hold on our online server shows us that two people are playing the same game. That one must have been dumped. Therefore, we're gonna brick that man's Switch 1 or 2. Now you got Nintendo fanboys saying, we gotta buy our games new. What do you mean? So what used market are we even talking about now at this point? Come on, man. All these corporations are involved in this. They want you to buy their games directly. And I've always stated this.
I don't care. We're talking about GameStop, by the way, where you could get used copies, physical stuff, right? But the thing is, GameStop is salty. Because the digital realm has killed their greed.
Oh, they're definitely more salty than the fanboys like you out here crying about physical media. They're definitely salty. What are you talking about? They're not salty. GameStop is just going to shift towards other things. That's why they were out here talking about how they wanted to buy eBay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know if that beanie is a little too tight around your head, but GameStop ain't worried about anything because all they got to do is take the game and then put CardStop, and there you go. And they out here racking in thousands of dollars. They have completely traded their video game model for cards. That's exactly what it is, bro. Every time I used to go to GameStop, there was people, bro, lining up for Pokemon cards. I've never seen that for gaming in a long time. Maybe back during the 360 and PS3. But when it came, bro, you will go to GameStop and you will see it. Why are you here? Oh, I want to get them Blooming Waters. I want to get them Pokemon cards. None of them have anything to do with gaming. None of them. Everybody that I knew that went to GameStop went to go buy collectibles and Pokemon cards. And you people know this.
Because even though I love physical preservation, but GameStop used to take advantage of that. And because they didn't get their way, they're coming out with a salty, egotistical comment that's very desensitized and soulless, right?
How so? They're not the ones that are stopping the production of the Blu-ray disc. That's Sony.
It's like, oh yeah, GameStop came out and said what Sony just did to them is totally irrelevant. Yeah, I bet because you were made irrelevant a while ago.
Oh, really? It's just like Game Crazy that's not here. Matter of fact, I love Game Crazy, Hollywood Video. So if GameStop is so irrelevant, then how come it outlived good companies like Game Crazy? They must be doing something right.
Just only would have been okay if digital ownership
GameStop is dead, but yet they still here. What?
GameStop has been trashed for a while. I'm not surprised about what they said. I only use them when they do physical trading promotions for consoles to get a cheaper console. Other than that, I don't have a use for GameStop. I used to go in there on purpose and buy digital currency just to make them mad. Because
How you making them mad? You might as well just take your, like, oh, I used to just go to GameStop. So you see the ponies, you see those physical guys that signed the petition? They're all looking at you with the people's eyebrow like, what did you say? So it's because of people like you, Mr. Digital over here, that bought digital games over physical? Because you wanted to give it to GameStop, and now Sony's giving it to us because people like you did not pick up these games like you were supposed to? Brother, they're looking at you. They're not even remotely looking at GameStop.
I hate their policies, and I don't like the way they've done things to the gaming community. It's a scumbag company, right?
Like what? Like what? They were offering used games to everybody. I mean, you gotta, like, what? I'm so confused. They wouldn't be a used gaming market if it wasn't for GameStop. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Like, how could you even say that? Now, mind you, I'm not saying that GameStop don't have questionable things. We all know that every company does. But come on, man. If it wasn't for GameStop, ain't none of the games you people purchase you would even have in your collection. What are you talking about? They're one of the fundamental aspects of people trading their game, buying another game. I mean, obviously you had a few mom and pop shops doing that, but come on, man. We all know GameStop was at the top when it came down to that.
So, him saying that just exposes everything about GameStop's history.
No, it just exposes the fact that you PlayStation fanboys don't buy games like you said. I mean, even if we go based off what you said, I used to go into GameStop and buy digital games. But not realizing that because of those type of decisions is the reason why Sony is stopping the production of the Blu-ray disc.
Right there, go ahead and do it. Yeah, you're not that smart. He noted software now, keep this in mind what he says, guys, this is important. Software now accounts for less than 12% of GameStop sales.
Oh!
They weren't lying to you. Digital is that big now.
Yeah, we knew
the
that.
The problem is how Sony is treating the rest of the digital gaming community, which if you look at PlayStation...
And why would they care? 12%, that's probably including Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. That is a very low percentage. Let's just be honest with ourselves. That's probably considering Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. And they're saying that it's less than 12% of our sales. Wow.
Which I've explained before. PS1 CD disc phenomenon against Nintendo's cartridges. PS2 DVD $199. Manufacturing. But for them to abandon that medium kind of like just disrespects the whole legacy of PlayStation to the PS5.
You know what disrespects the legacy of PlayStation? By not pumping out the legacy games that we all know from them. That's what's disrespectful. Like, I mean, there's obviously a few other aspects to that, but you guys not even getting what you want, that is the most disrespectful thing.
But the funny thing is, even in the PS5 era, where you had the PS4 digital option, the PS5, which was the same specifications, which Microsoft didn't do till later.
Here we go.
Was what they manufactured more than the digital because that was $500.
No, they didn't. The digital model sold better than the physical model. I heard that the physical model only sold 10 million, which also would mean that 82 million PS5s happen to be digital. And you can sit there, that's not true! They bought it with the disc drive! Go ahead and get angry again. Because if they bought it with the disc drive, then you have to explain why the physical games are low. Games still win another W, man. I can't, Oh, but they bought the physical one more than the digital. Well, if they did, then digital wouldn't be surpassing physical, would it? Oh my goodness.
It's rather than $399.
Oh, here we go.
Trying to make more money.
Stop with the excuses, Jimmy.
To buy and mass produce the $299 Series S model over the Series X, which is
that's $200 less. Yes, we understand that.
More powerful, but had a disk drive.
PlayStation and Xbox did the same thing.
promoting more of the discless medium with Game Pass.
You do understand that the PlayStation Digital costs less than the PS5 physical. Oh my, you see how they use these arguments to bash Xbox? I'm here telling you that they both did it. This pony's out here telling you, oh, that the Microsoft trying to incentivize you to get the $299 one. Well, I mean, that is a pretty good deal, let's be honest. But still, acting as if PlayStation was charging the digital version the same as the physical version. What are you talking about? Sony was incentivizing you as well. That's why it was $100 cheaper, you big dummy.
This is something that's been in effect. It's not something that you have to wait till 2028. Microsoft has been trying to move you into that phase.
Oh yeah. It's always Airbox's fault. Even though Sony the one that stopped the production of the... We knew this was coming, man. Stop with the excuses already, bruh. Microsoft are not even involved in the manufacturing of these Blu-ray discs. And they still catching out here. They still out here catching strays.
Only brain dead Xbox fanboys like GameStop don't.
Hey!
You can't do anything else except come after somebody that shows you the truth about Microsoft because
you ain't showing nobody the truth. You get debunked every single video. What are you talking about? You went as far to say that Xbox was incentivizing it with the Series S. I'm here saying that they both did. That's why the PlayStation 5 digital is less than the PlayStation 5 physical. You know this. And if you want to take that argument that the physical sold better than the digital, well, then you also have to bring up information and facts to back up what you're saying. Don't get mad because I back up my information with facts that people can look at and say, oh yeah, GameStop, you all right. Because even if you want to use that argument that everyone bought more physical PS5 than digitals, then you also have to explain why the physical sales for the physical PS5 is lower than the sales of the digital. And as to why Sony got rid of the digital, you don't want to go down that argument because you don't have one.
Fraud. Somebody that comes after somebody that tries to show you the truth, and if you look at their channels, you notice they don't say anything.
Bro, nothing you say is the truth.
Thing about people doing anything against PlayStation or Nintendo, right? Unless it fits the Xbox narrative, because he's brainwashed.
I just told everybody that Xbox and PlayStation did it. You are the one that sat there and try to blame one particular company over the other. Everybody that watches this video know that I said that they're both doing it. They're both incentivizing you. And Nintendo's going to do it too. At least from what I'm hearing with their next Switch 2 model. Possibly the OLED. They're going to want to do a digital approach. Probably to get the value down because they know that the prices are going up. So that's probably Nintendo's way of keeping that designated audience. So yeah, Nintendo might come out with a digital-only device as well. So...
his master, Derek, who sends him after to attack people that can't come after content creators themselves, right?
What does Dirk Griggity have anything to do with this?
It just gives you the idea about mediums, about channels like that, because if you look on YouTube, nobody else makes a video about HN except him who can't make a thumbnail.
Well, there's another person. His name is All Eyes on Jet, man. Shout out to All Eyes. I'll probably pin it in the comment below or put a link in the channel description. He made a video on you. How about you go check that one out?
And make original content because he
has original content.
Wait on you to make the content. And make it big.
Original, bro. Let's see how original your content. GameStop CEO dismisses Sony physical disc phase out. Did you make this article? Did you make this article? Or are you regurgitating what you're reading? You didn't say this. You did not write this. Where's the originality? What originality are you talking about, bro? You was out here reading we had a person playing on another man's memory card, and you out here reading another man's articles. All right? What is this man talking about? Talk about my content is original. Original? Bro, is your name Charlie Intel? This is not your article? Bruh. This is regurgitation.
And by the truth because he's a fraud and he lives in a lie, so he steals off of your content.
How do I steal off? Hold on. Just like you're stealing off this Bloomberg interview, just like you're stealing off this Twitter post that somebody else put and you... Bruh. You want to sit... Yo, this is crazy, bro. So you came up with my jokes. You came up with my humor. He came up with everything, guys. I clearly did not come up with anything. My content is not original. You know, it's just not. You know, I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken and they said, what you want, sir? I said, I want mine spicy. Not original? Not original? Nah. I just want mine spicy and crunchy. Sir, is that you sure? Yeah, I'm not original. No, it's okay. I'm not original.
To try to make something and get butthurt Xbox fanboys.
Here we go.
Brain dead fanboys.
Here we
to
go.
sit there and boost him after he has a banned account anyways because he's a loser and nobody likes him. Nobody pays attention to that except losers in that world.
Bruh, you know the same losers that watch my channel also watch your channel. You do understand that, right? I'm just saying, man, YouTube, the community, they go everywhere. They be on Dirt's vid, they be on everybody's videos. That's why they know what's going on in the gaming community. What is you angry about, bro? Go ahead, pull up the ankle weights. Go ahead. Go ahead. Reveal us what's underneath that beanie hat. We're ready.
When you come on AGN's channel, you see him make content against PlayStation, equally against Xbox. So I'll do Xbox content, but you can go back and take a look at years of my older channel. I've only been out for 2 years and 6 months, by the way, now. That's right, only 2 years and 6 months. And I've been past him up in subs.
Nobody cares, bro. That has not that. Yeah, you pass people up in subs because you grift like everybody else. You don't stay consistent with what you're saying. You went from PC to Xbox to PS5 Pro. You ran off on the PS5 Pro train, and now you're going back to Nintendo Switch 2 where you belong, Mr. Always Glazing Nintendo. We all know you're the biggest fraud in this community. You're the one bouncing around these platforms. I own all of them. Okay? You was out here single-handedly lying saying, GameKeys is good for... You said that. You would never hear them words come out of my lips. GameKeys is good for gaming. It's at least something. Now that sounds like some corporate bootlicking if I ever heard one.
We have multiple channels, and you can't mess with AGN. He'll never get anything past like 2,000, 3,000 views, unless somebody boosts him, but AGN is hitting 50.
Here we go. Here we go. Now it's all about the view count. And you know what? There's a person that got more views than you. What, bro, like, ain't you supposed to be a man of God, bro? Like, why you care so much about views, bro? Like, this is all about video gaming. You see how this man gets all emotional over video games? You want to talk about game crazy? Well, guess what? You are game crazy. That's you. That's you, bruh. That's crazy to think that you've been living for this long and you still acting like this over some video game topics, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I don't fault the man and how they used to live. I mean, we gonna only look as to what he's doing now, and you're still doing it. You're still being a pathetic fanboy, bro. Grow up, bro. It's not that serious.
10,000, 18,000, you see it all over.
Oh, so it's all about the views now. It's all about viewership. That viewership means absolutely nothing. What does that even mean? That doesn't mean you're being credible. There's a lot of people that have views and they spew a bunch of nonsense. So they're credible now? Like, why would you even use that? That's not even a valid argument. So it's all about the views now. So if I had more views than you, which some of the videos I do, if I have more views than you, then therefore he's more credible. What? No wonder people like you get deceived.
He was literally salty about the PSSR too, because he can't get that on his channel. He just wants to harass people and not make a thumbnail and bum off of other people's content.
I'm a bum.
Like I said, that's pretty much low IQ behavior.
I'm bum. Man, you know what's low IQ behavior? Not being able to see your own self in the perspective of what you're explaining. That is low IQ behavior. You know, also going as far to say you would dance with the devil. That's pretty low IQ. I mean, going as far to call somebody subhuman, even though you claim to be a man of God, bro. And nobody's holding on to people's past, but I'm just saying, because like I said, I forgive everybody, but let's not act like you're leading by example, because you're clearly not. Okay, you are so attached to these plastic boxes, bro. It's actually quite laughable. It really is, bro. You can't even have a comment. I mean, ain't this the same dude that if he gets so mad, he's out here trying to flame his comment section? You don't see me doing that. I have so many people that disagree with what I say in the videos, and as long as they keep it gaming, y'all don't see me clapping back at these people. If anything, I make light of it, and we all laugh about it, because that's what it's all about. It's not all about getting angry all the time. I mean, come on now.
You're there. So continuing, while collectibles like trading...
I mean, you called the guy Ryan Cohen a loser. You don't even know him. You don't know nothing about that man. Yeah, you don't like GameStop's practices, but he's not responsible for stopping the Blu-ray disc. You can't get mad at him for saying, well, we make more money off trading cards. And that is true. I've been to GameStop. I've been there. They care more about the Pokemon cards than they do about the video games. Why are you upset that his business is thriving? Why? Oh, because I don't like the man? What are you talking about? What is you talking about? You're supposed to like everybody. As far as I'm concerned, there should be no sort of hatred towards anybody. Just because somebody has a difference of an opinion doesn't mean that that person deserves some form of hatred. Everybody has free will to be able to do and think the way they want. Not everybody has to be a robot like how you expect them to be, Mr. AG.
Cards and Funko Pops make up over half.
Ha ha, good. Keep making the money, Ryan. There you go. I'm gonna buy me some Pokemon cards, and I'm gonna turn my channel into a Pokemon channel, and we're gonna go through some cards together. You guys want to do that? Is that a good suggestion? Should we, get some packs and start opening some blooming waters? We're gonna go support you there, Ryan Cohen, and make sure when you gotta buy 2 get 1 free, I'll be there.
Who's in the Xbox world?
Because he's a loser.
GameStop has shifted since COVID's 2021 takeover. Think about this since this guy's been in here. Thriving on items that draw crowds to stores and online resale because he knew that the physical medium was failing. Digital was taking over everything.
Exactly.
But GameStop was trash anyways.
Oh, here we go. Now all of a sudden they trash. You see that? Y'all been benefiting off GameStop for the past 30 years, even when they were named Funko-Land, and now all of a sudden they trash, man. The reason why physical games are even circulated is because of GameStop, and y'all know it. Cut the cap, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and stand for these lies, bro. Okay, and that's the problem. You don't know your boundaries when it comes to things. Just because you don't like something, you just want to just go all the way with it. And I'm still here to look at things subjectively. Plain and simple. Yes, there's a few things that I don't like about GameStop's trade-in policy, but ain't nobody telling you to trade the games in. The same way GameStop is selling the game for $60, $70, well, they're selling the same game for $60 to $70 at Best Buy and Amazon and wherever place you're going to get games. Ain't nobody telling you to take your broke behind a GameStop because you need some money. That's your fault. Maybe you need to learn how to spend your money that maybe you wouldn't have to trade your old electronics to get some video games. How about that?
Gamers push back against losing tangible game copies. They're not making the money they wanted to anymore. They're salty. And because they're losing...
Oh, they're salty because you ponies ain't buying games? You the one that ain't got no physical media here, brother. Hey, GameStop might not have physical games, but they definitely got physical cars that you people can go there and pay for.
They start hating.
They're hating. Yeah, and you should be hating them. You should be hating Sony, too, for what they doing. Like, what is you hating on this man for? He ain't the one stopping the Blu-ray disc. What?
So, the funny thing is, though, we're going to get into some comments.
Nah, we done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, make sure you guys go check out All Eyes on Jet. I'll make sure I leave the link in the channel description. Make sure you go check out a real channel with actual gaming credibility. Because this man over here, man, he don't know what he's talking about, bro. You said you got over it, but yet you still keep mentioning. What the hell is GameStop mentioned in the GameStop video anyway? I thought this was GameStop, not GameStop. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. Like I said, man, shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good rest of the week. And take care. Peace out.